Evening, everyone. Got music. So evening, afternoon, really. Afternoon, Barry. Afternoon, Ian. Afternoon, Al. If you're watching, I've had to just go live to make this race. Al's got something that we will reveal, I think, for the next race. Barry making a suggestion on brake balance. I'm on -1 at the moment. Maybe I'll go -2. Evening, Andy. Evening, afternoon, whatever. Right, just got my gloves on. Now I've made a adjustment to the rig. A very high-tech adjustment, and that adjustment is now that I'm sitting on a cushion. And honestly, I can't tell you how much of a difference it's made. I can now see the rev counter, I can see the brake stuff, and I'm not looking underneath the top of the wheel. And also it's easier for me to brake and stuff, so I'm hoping maybe that was something I should have done a while ago. But it's FIA here. We're on the main account. We're on the A+ account, so probably going to be a decent lobby. But we know how it is at FIA. You have to be really, really, really on the pace. Now, to be fair, we have practiced this track a decent amount recently. Been spinning here quite a lot in practice. I'll just do a couple laps and I'll catch up on chat. I do want to be a bit more competitive here than I was at Catalunya. Didn't quite get that right, but I'm trying a new technique to do there. So we'll get one more lap in. Great to be there. That is always going to be a tricky corner, that one. Ooh, man. Alright, we'll have to work that out. Afternoon GT Granted, afternoon awesome. Yeah, my optimal, Barry, was a 137.2. I spent about half an hour earlier kind of working out what wasn't quite working. I think it is a seating position. The Playseat is in a very F1 style kind of layout, and I think just sitting on a cushion resolves it. Afternoon, Danny Smith and Nesme. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Made it to the weekend. I feel like it's that time of year where the days get shorter and things start running into each other, right? If you have a look at the brake here, you can see I'm being really progressive, and it goes from 100% to 50. Just there's nothing there, and then I can be very progressive from 50 down to 0. But really, 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 really progressive. But then when I get, I'm trying to be as gradual as I can here. So when I go down, and that's being like super, super gradual. Now I don't think it's an issue, just an interesting thing to note. Monzi in the room. Gaboo in the room, Pearl Silver here as well. Maniac in the house. Yeah, some very fast drivers here. We've got the lowest nations points because we haven't really been doing nations that much. And did you keep the F1 style? Yeah, I haven't messed around. I need to just kind of fold it up tighter. At the moment I'm doing a workaround, if you can call it that. How many points do we think? 255. 255 points. Wow, okay. Afternoon Brian, or morning Brian, over in the States. Thanks everyone for the good luck. We've been doing a lot of lobbies recently. Haven't been doing a lot of dailies and FIA, so I do want to bring them back. Now I can try and get my pace up again. Read that in a second, Barry. So that's what I've been trying to do, get the rotation done. It's a bit edgy, and then getting on the power. It's a risky strategy though. You can see this guy ahead, he is just pulling away from me. See how quality goes. T1 Thurger, yeah, I think I'm normally not going down second there. Here we go everyone. Do my best. I don't think it's gonna be one where you have to come in after your lap. I think I'm just gonna go around and around unless I've got that wrong. Thanks everyone. Do feel free to tap that like button. Be looking forward to FIA. I'm hoping, well, it'd be a minor miracle if we keep the A+, I'll be honest. It'd be a very, very, very good day if we do that. Suboptimal line for the Brit there. Come on, Tobes. This Tobes is going to be my ticket, my SlipStream ticket. Come on, Toby, mate. We're not going to be as much talking today, just I do want to try and do a good job. Not the best through there, but we got the slip still. on, Toby, let's go. What happens here then? Toby did his bit. It's all down to me now. Down to the last corner. Very tricky in this last corner, whatever car you're in. Not the best, but I'll take it. Not the best, but not the worst. This is as high as we're going to get on the leaderboards. Come on, Toby, mate. Up in Issa. Issa, you're looking quite racy at this track. I wonder if you're going to give it a crack. People are pitting. Is it absolutely necessary? See if we can catch up with Tobes. I'm going to catch up with Tobes. I'm really bad at merging. Wow, Toby's gone P1. Whoa. Oh man. Oh no. I think we pit and try and do okay. We're dropping down the order, unfortunately, but I do feel like we're in the ballpark, I'd say. I think we might need to do this without slip. unless someone will come out of us, someone will come out ahead of us with bits. Look, we're in the ballpark, I'd say. It's going to be a good pacer, that's for sure. Get 2 more laps in. That's significant. This is going to be my last lap, and we're not going to beat it. So I didn't quite get the timing right there. Spin there. Very tardy on the throttle there. Well, it's 17th, so on paper it looks. Oops, it looks like where we were before, but actually, I feel a lot more up to pace. And it's Dragon Cross Seaside, so anything can happen. And we've got more slots to come. GC Grinder, you're going to finish with A++? I'm not sure about that. I don't know what we've got on the car. I know it's a shorter lap in Catalonia, but yeah, to be 6/10 off the lead. We were 2 seconds off the lead at Catalonia. Oh gosh. Don't know what you thought about that, Barry. It's close, isn't it? It's close. You're talking a couple of tenths, and you're at P10, so Paul Silver, who's a fast driver, is languishing in last place. I'm not disheartened. I feel like the pace is good, and we'll see what happens. And then there's more slots to come. Epic Toby. Wow, going fastest. Did we assist him for that one? If so, we'll claim an assist there. So I think a P10 here, anything in the top 10 would be a phenomenal result. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the quality of the stream is good today. Yeah, I'll talk in the Discord about what I've changed with my seating position. Something I was complaining about yesterday was that the throttle pedal was really... there's a long travel to depress, and the way to think about it is this throttle pedal basically wants to be depressed and go all the way so it's flat with the ground, kind of. And when you're in an F1 style seating position and your feet, it's very difficult to get your feet flat to the ground. Whereas obviously when you're in let's call it an office style seating position, that's your natural resting position. So yeah, still working it out there, but we're making progress. Thanks, Barry. Don't know if you'll give and get a crack today. Yeah, we'll see what happens. There's going to be carnage here. I've just got to try and not spin it, essentially. I've got to treat it like a Club 100 race when I start in the lower half and I try and aim to finish in the top half. No worries, Toby. Toadmeister General. No reading chat. Too much flat. It is quite painful actually to get the foot down flat with the ground there, but it makes a lot more sense now. I think it's why a lot of rigs you see the pedal plate is angled, just angled upwards. What do we think then, chat, about our chances here? What's realistic? We normally go upwards, I have to say. But also, my pace hasn't been electrifying in the lobby, so... And I've been spinning it quite a lot. Maybe I've got the spins out of the way, we'll see. Also, really close for AT to get outside at T1 to a penalty. My strategy for turn 1... Is it fuel burning? I'm going to be burning fuel then on the grid. My strategy at turn 1 is going to be, if possible, be on the left-hand side of the track. I'm pretty sure people are going to end up in the sand at T1. There's our unofficial teammate, Epic Toby. No chat top 10, Barry going for 8th. Those are big numbers. Yeah, I'm burning that fuel. We'll see what number we have in the car as well. Sir Jesus. Right, top 5. Some of these are a bit unrealistic. Al going for 9. I'll do my best, team. Do my best. The only thing that can unite Team 1 and Team 2. There's Monty. We've had some good battles with Monty. The intervals are always just so close in FIA. It is like Club 100 actually. 24 thousandths there. Another 24 thousandths. Well, I hope it's enjoyable to watch. Probably be doing a few of these today. 7 thousandths, wow. So we've got to get on over from the right hand side to the left hand side. Pulls on us P6 into P9, okay. That gives me hope. Paul Silver's a fast driver and he's at the back. I can't remember what number we have in the car though. Maybe we'll see now. I don't think you need traction on. I'm not going to put traction on. I gambled there. I gambled. This really is like Club 100 actually. my line. It's got to be my line, mate. Unless you're an absolute psychopath. He is a psychopath. Have to go defensively. Right, I do not want to lose touch with that pack. We've got the pace to keep with them. Ah, so bad at closing the door. Always leave it open. There we go. Only 6 seconds to the lead. Chasing. Oh my words. Oh my words. What on earth has happened there? 10-second penalty. Oh my words. What a hell of a race this is. You do not want to bite off more than you can chew on the outside of that corner. Likewise here. Come on KRT, let's do it. Doing it for Team 1, doing it for Team 2, doing it for all the Free Rentals Racing. Should we throw it here? We've got good momentum, it's going to go defensive. Best thing we can do is just work together. Now, I've had a few battles with Maniac before in the past. Paul Silver's had a great start from 20th. Missed my braking point there. Bit of clear air to work with now. Go defensive here, Red. Well, if we work together, we'll catch this guy. We should definitely be working together here. Jordan is too far behind to have a dive. I need the slipstream. Bad news. We're so close to that pack, we've got the pace. You can see the leaders dropping back to us. Just a little like vanity lift there. Now we've broken the toe. Let's go for it. So far, unless they battle really. Need someone to fight or get a penalty. It's really condensing up there. Might just get away with it. Depends on this corner. Not the best corner. A little deep. I think tyre wear is starting to become a little bit pink. Not a good time to catch him. Come back at us, unless he's kind of lost his rhythm, maybe his tyres. Toby next. We need to drop Pole Silver really from 7/10. Come on Tobes, give us a bit of slipstream. We need to break that toe from Pole Silver, otherwise it's bad news. Could be it. Toby looks a bit messy. Oh, we overcooked this a bit last time. Nice. I want to get 2 tenths from Toby. Come on, Toby, mate. I desperately needed that slipstream. Make a mistake. Too late. I'm not going to go defensive here because I'll just get sucked into that group behind. Still make it together. I didn't see anything. I don't know if anyone else saw anything. I didn't see anything of that. There was a bit of lag. Hope you enjoyed the race. Do feel free to tap that like button if you're enjoying the pressure. Last lap. Pole Silver's going to be out for murder. It's going to get very interesting. I'd be okay with losing 1 position as long as I don't lose 3. Oh, someone's binned it. Pole Silver, mate. Oh, no. You know what? It's my Achilles heel, right? I didn't go defensive quite enough, and I've lost 2, but I probably would have lost 1 anyway. P8 in the end. Pretty good race. Wow. Woo. P8 from P18. So if your money was on P8, you win. You don't actually win anything, but you can feel good. Yeah, I just didn't go defensive enough. I just left the door open, but I did. To be honest, I did tap pole silver at the hairpin, so that wasn't a great move on my part. So that's fair enough. And then we lost 1 more, but we gained 1. I think someone binned it. Hope you enjoyed that race. We've got a decent pace here. We've got a decent pace. Are we still going to be an A+ driver? Are we clinging on to that A+? We'll find out. 180 points for Bentos. Let's see. Still A+. Wow, that was a stressful race. We'll do some practice now. Let's see if he kicks off in the chat. Is Paul Silver going to have a go at me? Find out. Hope you enjoyed that. Do feel free to tap the like button if you're enjoying the FIA racing today. It's been a long time since we've done FIA. Our fastest lap is kind of in the mix. I feel good. This feels like some of my Club 100 races this season when I felt like, yeah, you know, actually, I'm kind of on the pace here. Get some very, very fast drivers. I don't look out of place. That's how I feel here. FRT very fair. It's not often you see a comment that says very fair. It's normally just dirty. Oh, there's two alternate opinions there from Mr. Cristiano. Barris at 8th, what do I win? I don't know. Respect. Right, we're going to jump out of this one. We're going to head into the practice, because do we have 40 minutes now to practice? Yeah, got a decent amount of time to practice. I'd quite like to practice with the tyre wear. I don't know if anyone else is going for it, if anyone wants to jump into a practice lobby or not. If not, I'll just practice in here. Let me check what the DR is saying. I was certain we'd go down to DRA. I even put it on the thumbnail. That was a good race. We'll clip that one. Okay, so we gained 500 DR in that one. Save replay, save replay. Oh, it doesn't matter, Ian. I'll just clip it. So the YouTube bit, or just you can do it in YouTube. I'll just re-upload it. Sorry, Ian, you tried your best there. Right, I've got a lot of people shouting at me to do various different things. One of them that I can remember off the top of my head is I've got to download a new livery from Al. There's a lot to do as a streamer, I'll be honest. Right, here we go. Is this it? So Al's got a nice little logo he's added here for KRT. Esports Racing Motorsport, I believe. Which I'll put on the YouTube graphics as well. But you can just see that little logo which Al has put together. Oh, you can see it on the underside there as well. Nice. It's not easy to put together a logo and come up with it, but I think it looks quite cool. So we're going to be racing with the logo this time. Is it going to shave off that extra 10th? We'll find out. Oh, you want to see the carnage? Oh, okay. Sorry everyone. I'll save the next one if there's carnage, which there will be. Obviously something happened on the last lap there, right? Around the chicane. I think Al's also done a helmet. Look at this. I like that. There's a bright blue and there's a blue metallic. I think I'm going to go with the blue metallic. It's a good race yesterday, myself and Mr. Wilmot. Sort this out. So there's a lot of stuff to do. Let me just get this added. There we go, all three been tossed up. I am going to have burgers this evening, so all this talk is going to get me suitably hungry. Well, that was a good race. Honestly, I can't tell you how much just one cushion has changed my racing. It's unbelievable. I'm going to take a cushion with me to Club 100. And I won't get lapped by Roswald. Did I not download this? Did I do everything but download it? Apologies. Was that the one I've done already? Can't remember. Maybe that's one I've got already. Going blind. Okay. I just can't see the logos on it. Maybe the logos on the side. Here's what it is. Right. Maybe I'll jump into the practice lobby. If we can qualify a bit better, we'll do better. Every good result kind of just gives me a buffer, really, from dropping out of A+. Let's see if Key or Tijni or anyone has a lobby. Did I hear this, guys? I do need to decompress a little bit. As we kind of thought yesterday, it's quite a mentally demanding race. Here we go. Thanks everyone for the comments in the chat. Sorry I wasn't reading the chat and everything, but that's also why we had a good result, I'd say. Barry, you did next slot? Yeah, I'm going to do next slot. Going to be going again. Afternoon, Sophie. Sorry I didn't say hello. I thought I was feeling the tyre wear a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, let's get on track here. Oh, there's a practice. Momo's 91. I think I've raised Momo's before, but Jamie Fax in the room as well. ANG sacked off his lobby and he's coming here. Ian, times were very consistent. I hope so. I felt consistent. It was the most frustrating thing over the last week. Time goes really quickly. This time last week, I was at Wilton Mill in a go-kart. And it feels like 3 weeks ago. Honestly, it's just crazy how time works. So I haven't given myself enough time to really work out the gear because I've only been using it for about a week, I think. Wow, time goes so quickly. Yeah, this cushion has changed everything. Sorry, I was looking for the new livery. I don't know why it didn't show up in my collection. We'll have a look after as well. Yeah, we'll be racing Key again. We won't be racing him in the real thing, because he'll be a few lobbies higher at least. But good to hear that the times were consistent. Yeah, out on a cracking job with delivery and the logo. So I think we'll be seeing a lot more of that logo. And I want to give another shout out to Andy for running the lobbies last night. It's not an easy job running the lobby. And if you do want to see Fanatec F1 kit, Andy's got a video on his channel unboxing it and crucially not dropping it on the table. Barry in the house. Yeah, you Andy. That's very inconsistent through that corner. So if my ankles are destroyed from footing, some big tackles going in there, it sounds like. I used to play football. I used to play football and rugby 3 or 4 times a week. And since lockdown, I just do sim racing. Change. Oh, so nice to get on the power early there. Two of the Free Ventus boys in here. Wow, that's a fast time from the Portuguese guy. It's very much about precision. That corner. So shout out Barry. Maybe we'll see you in the next race, Barry. Actually, I think maybe our DRs are fairly close. I'm giving it a square of throttle there, pre-apex. I'm not sure it's the best idea. Yeah, let's put some decent laps in hopefully. Take for a second. Ooh. I was just thinking about clipping a picture from that last race using it as thumbnail, but too much effort. Thought that was Pole Silver. Pole Silver coming from the back and finishing 6 or 7. Yeah, in terms of my race, we'll talk through the corners then. So these corners they aren't really anything in this car. You can actually save a 10th if you really take the line of most resistance, I've noticed, but they're nothing like they are in a GT3 car, or Group 3 car. This corner I've been okay, braking about the 100 just before and being quite aggressive. Braking a little bit before key there, going down second gear. trying to be on the power super early. This section isn't too much to do, although some drivers I've noticed are trying to avoid the curbs. And then this corner I'm quite interested to see. This is my weakest corner. Yeah, key also getting on the power and getting off it, so it's a tricky one. We'll see what lap time this comes in as. It'll be a 37 something. Just about. Wow, okay, so key is absolutely flat through there, just a hint of a very slight lift at the end, but basically flat. Yeah, he's trying to take all of that curb. Right, I'm going to jump out on track in a second. That was a good result for us. That's a good confidence booster. Makes me think maybe we can get back in the dailies next week. We have a good practice on Sunday. Finally getting used to the Phantom. Barry, 43 thousandths ahead. Don't want to be on the curbs, but I think you want to be pretty close. When I say the curb, I mean that kind of lip on the inside. Can get on the power much earlier there. We didn't hit the chicane. Good result for us. I really enjoyed the first few laps. It was proper pack racing. I think you want to keep your foot in there for a little bit just to keep the revs up actually. Here's Crabster, drops in our lobby from time to time. Follow someone here. Jamie Fax. Ooh. What's the time? So we got 22 minutes. I wonder if we'll do a race. I hope so. Not going to be happy about that, and then to apologise. grazing the outside wall there. Yeah, you don't want to run too wide there, it can be really terminal. I got away with it in the last race actually, to be honest. Just trying to see how much I can bite off there, because Key is taking it full speed. I think it's because he's getting this turn in. He's getting all the way over on the left hand side of the track where he can take it at full speed. Hopefully we'll be a bit more warmed up for the next race. This practice has been a bit mixed, but sometimes when you try and push it, you do push it too far. The throttle here. Wow, 1:36.8. That would be SlipStream assisted, I bet, but that is a fast time. That is a really fast time. Make no mistake about that one. A nice little slipstream going on here. So trying to avoid that inside of the second curve, just go around it. We've got the downforce, so why not? Put the gloves back on. This is what Driver 61 recommended, don't just go around and around and around. Kind of take a bit of time to just sit out the car, have a proverbial cup of tea. Would be good to have a bit of a burn up, but try and get in the 137s. I had my foot on the clutch there. Completely the wrong pedal. I wasn't going to do anything. Let it be a wonderful and clean race. I put my foot on the clutch now. Oops. Try not to do that in the race. The clutch is in such a more natural position with my left foot. That's what I mean by get the rotation done. Just showing off, Andy, when you see us in elite load cells. But I completely agree. That's a new excuse, right, for me. Next time I ram someone, I was trying to brake, but I had my foot on the clutch instead. Sorry, mate. We'll see how that one goes down. There you go, that was flat. Flat but slow. Kept it in third there. Quite a fun combo this. Beginning of the race was absolutely hectic. I went for a big gamble on the outside, on the grass, and very nearly didn't pay off. I mean, it didn't pay off anyway, but it could have been catastrophic. Ian does it as well. It's not just me making another excuse. Very tricky. How's it going with your load cells, Andy? You kind of... I think a week for me has made a big difference. It's not an overnight thing for me. Evening Phil G, hope you're well. Not too bad here. Actually had a very good race. Good race, good conversation. What more do we want on a cloudy Saturday afternoon? If only I had a small tipple. I am having burgers tonight. Got burgers to look forward to. Oh, yes. I was watching Ainsley Harriott on TV this morning. Absolutely class food he was cooking up. Maybe more Ainsley is the only silver lining of 2020. Oh, that was nice. Almost. There is tyre wear in here. And return roads. Sophie, I wish I had a better wheel. Can't really feel with this one. G29. Ian had a G29, I think, back in the day. Andy, I need to do another video because the Fansett blew the G29 out of the water on the wet track. Do you get that sensation when you're sliding and the wheel kind of loosens up? I think the T150 tried to do something similar, but it was very weird. Andy, I think I need to sort my seat out. I'm still not convinced I'm comfortable, so I'm still pressing the pedal with my foot in the air. Yeah, you've got your new rig, which is it's F1 in the name, so I wonder if it's an F1 style seating thing. I'll go out on a limb and I'll say I don't think the V3s are designed to be on the floor flat if you're in an F1 style seating position. Imagine in a Formula 1 car, if the pedals were flat on the base, it just wouldn't make any sense. Lightsaber when testing can... Yes, agree. I think Andy, I've worked out what my popping sound is. It's, you know, on the, you know when you don't have a rim connected to the wheelbase, there's a rubber O-ring that kind of goes around the mount. I'm pretty sure the popping sound I get is that O-ring slipping a little bit or moving about under high torque. So after this stream, I'll take the rim off and see if I need to lube up that O-ring. It's all getting a bit much, but I think I've identified where the culprit is. SlipStream. I'll read that in a second. I've got so many notifications coming from Discord, I can't see the comments at the bottom of the YouTube. Al, in the race where you were changing up, there seemed to be a delay in the change. Is there a shift time setting? How are you judging that? Are you judging from the sound from the microphone and what's happening on the screen? Because there might be a delay there one way or the other. Ian, they designed it to be on a tilt. Yes, that's something that you can't really do on the Playseat challenge. And on the wheel, hit settings, click left. What's your FE1? It'll be default. It's 50, I think. I just moved it. I hope it was 50. I don't want to adjust it now because everything's still working. But I will adjust it after this. But it's something that's not designed to happen, I can tell, because it's one of the things you can. Something it's not working exactly perfectly, but it's not a huge deal. Just the engine and sounds. Should we try it out? I can't tell. To be honest, Al, I think if there was a problem, I wouldn't have been able to be P8 in that race. It's my kind of way of troubleshooting it. Right, should we jump out of this lobby? How long we got? We've got 10 minutes. We'll try and follow fast driving wherever this is. So Andy, I can feel it in the S's, for example, where there's quite a lot of resistance, but not a lot of movement on the wheel. That's where it pops up. So it doesn't pop up there. It doesn't pop up here, because I'm moving the wheel quite a lot. But if you go through the S's, so just click there. Just click there. Just click there. So in those types of corners, I get the click, and it's not something related to. It's not useful information. Yeah, I mess around with it. I mean, I really like the feel. Otherwise, and as I said, it's not a deal breaker. Here we go again. Got to do a better job in quali this time. Oh, Al, we're going to try and get your livery. Did it just not apply it? Oops. Just report it for being too good. No, this is the one I've got, so I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if you updated the livery or something, or maybe the cache needs to reset or something like that. Yep, thanks Ian, let me jump in. Andy's going to watch and style with food. Maybe all this burger talk is making people hungry. It's nothing like a burger. So I was watching Ainsley Harriott this morning, and they were making burgers. They were doing pub food at home. So obviously they had my attention. They were doing Scotch eggs. They were doing nachos and guacamole. They were doing profiteroles. But the big one is they were doing burgers, cheesy burgers, burgers with cheese on the inside. And the way they did it is they got the mince, they got some egg yolk, which is stuff I know, and got it together. But then, here's what Ainsley and the crew were doing. They put a baby bell inside. So no faffing about, just honestly baby bell out of the wax and stuck it in the middle. And it looked amazing. I think it's going to be southern fried chicken burgers tonight, Ian. Although I have been trying the Linda McCartney ones, so they're quite nice. Yeah, I think I'm on the 1.1 as well, Al. So maybe I don't know. But the best thing about this livery, I think, is the Fro Bentos and the real whip, because it actually does look like a Fro Bentos pie in a metal case. Yeah, maybe we'll be racing with Al. David Perrill, my old teacher, just couldn't quite beat Mr. David Perrill. Maybe we'll see David Perrill in the lobby. I'll try and save this one. It's a good race. Afternoon, Binny. How do you get the 137s? Just by getting on the power with Dixie early. Woo. Yes, definitely Team Slip. We'll alternate, Barry. We'll be like the F1 teams used to do at Indianapolis. Ooh, just hit that lip. Yeah, I really like the logo out. We'll definitely use it more and more. I'll add it as a transparent thing for the stream. Yeah, good luck everyone who's going for this one. We have practiced it a decent amount in the last few days, which has really helped. It's potentially the other thing we could do on Fridays is practice Saturday FIA, potentially. Trying to avoid jumping over that curb. You'll definitely get there, Vinny, definitely. It's just about pushing it more and more. Ooh, nice. I don't know for anyone else, but I can't get a session... I can't get the... What's the other one for session best? Like historical best or something? I can't get that one for some reason today. So I can't see what my ultimate best is there. Anyway. Ooh, not great. Not a disaster, but... Nope. We're losing a lot of time there. It's just good when you kind of make a bit of progress. Incremental progress. About my burgers. Maybe drive faster? Have to exit that time. Alright, 37. Oh, okay, we're pretty close. We'll call it a 37. Faster even with the lift. This would have been a 37, we'll say. Ooh, on the power early there. Oh, that was going to be a good lap. But you take first slip, let's see. Oh, there's no Barry in here. There's no Barry. We've gone down a little bit actually. Maybe. Who's in here? Sir Jesus, ERT. Who are ERT? Can't remember who they are. Tom's in here. Leonidas is in here. Hot dog. We're in with the S drivers, ladies and gents. Oh, Ian may be getting the PS5 early. Well, there's been no disconnects today, and the stream quality is good. I'm streaming this in 1440p. There is a issue with my internet, by the way. There's a reported fault, and they're going to fix it by the 26th of October, they say. Which is why I think we get a throttle sometimes in the evening, but it's not super bad. It's not like it was before. Here we go again. Like CJ. GTA San Andreas. Oh, is it Rory's team? Yes, you may be right. We know we can race with a lot of these drivers, they were in the last lobby. Just about concentration, about racecraft. We made some quite good overtakes in the last race, especially at the hairpin before the chicane. That was a happy hunting ground for us. Yeah, good luck everyone. Try and get a good lap in early. Here we go again. It's not a bad thing being at the back, I suppose. Almost lost it. Hopefully people are going to slow down a bit and we can pick up a tow. Otherwise we'll just try and get a banker lap in anyway. Who's going to be Epic Toby this time? Fingers crossed we'll pick someone up. Banker in. Need another Epic Toby. Leonardo's cool. Wow. Not going to be a good lap this, but I did. Messy there. Are we going to be in range now? Doesn't quite feel like it, unfortunately. Maybe down the back straight if we get this right. Bit of a better exit. If we'd had a SlipStream here, it would have been fantastic, but okay. Just new boots on, get a new slot. I don't think that's too bad without any SlipStream, but it's going to tumble down the order, that's for sure. Looks like we might be able to slot in behind people here, maybe. We didn't catch this guy. We've got time to burn in terms of still being able to get 2 laps in. So looking at the radar. I was trying to shift down, especially like that. You were the chosen one. Turned out you weren't the chosen one. It's all very cat and mouse, isn't it? And now we're going to be battling. Fantastic. Maybe more about the second lap here, to be honest. Yeah. It was always going to happen. Maybe I should have just backed out and just followed that guy. The actual content, I think, was all his fault, to be honest. one flying lap we're going to get. Ooh, that was close. Hopefully we can catch this guy. Hopefully. A bit off-putting. Maybe a bit of gamesmanship going on there, to be honest. We're not going to improve. Yeah, just kind of luck of the draw really. Oh, maybe we'll get a toe. That guy hit the wall, no. Okay, this won't be an improvement. But anyway, we're a little bit further up the grid than we were last time, which is good. And I think the pace was a bit better. We never got our positioning right for the slipstream. I think that was a decent lap without slipstream, to be honest. And the Dutch guy was absolutely rapid. We're only 4/10 off fourth. Even stuffed Crabmeister General. Let us know how your qualifying was. Oh, I'm looking forward to these burgers so much. It's so grim outside. Just grey and dark. I'm going to sit by the oven. Right, it's going to come down to the first couple of corners now again, and being opportunistic. We were doing pretty well last time until we went for that gamble. That would have been a big gamble. I think that would have got us up in the top 10 at that stage, I think. Perhaps I run a 37.5 in race with no slip, and I run a 37.7 now. Yeah, I think I did about 37.7, but I didn't get any slip, so I'll take it. FIA quality is always really close. So at 2/10 we'd be in 6, 7. The Portuguese guy I thought was a bit. I think he knew what he was doing there. He finished his lap, and he was just hanging on the turning point. It's not classy. How many points for this one? Ooh, that's not good points. 244, okay. So again, if we try and aim for top 10, I'd be happy with the top 10. Someone's dropped 10. Evening Red Splatstream, Key is cursing as ESP12. We are Key confirmed. Sophie, 110 separates 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yeah, I know. FIA, have a look at this screen from about 8th to 14th or something. It's close, FIA. It's 244 points here, Crabster, to win. Can't wait for the new intros in GT7. Maybe they'll be even longer. Fuel burn crew. Let's get that fuel burning gang. Crash, at least I'm BS. Hopefully, I mean, we'll see what happens at the beginning of the track. Right, I can put my... Oh, look at this Jaguar one, I like that. I don't like his driving, but I do like his car. I wonder what number we have on the car. Right, I'll try and do a good job again. Save it. Amazon. There's the Free Adventures one in the background. I like what you did on the nose, by the way, of the Free Adventures car. The very Formula style nose, it kind of narrows it. Very clever, that. Well, we'll see, Crabs, the best of luck, but you know, anything can happen in turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3, and turn 4, so you've got to keep your wits about you. Yeah, we got a bit lucky last time, probably. Right, here we go everyone. No quality in back. Just remembering where the brake pedal is. We'll try and filter over again to the left hand side of the track. I've got to keep my concentration up as well. Good luck everyone else racing. This is what it is we race on. We won't be on the chat or anything, we'll just be racing, trying to catch up. What can you do? Just racing. Just race on. We can still aim for a top 10 if we can catch up with the pack ahead. If we fight, it's really not going to help anyone. Try and get that gap down. We've got to gain more. We've got to hope their fighting means they lose more time in the slip. definitely fighting. They're definitely going to lose time here. Seconds to go. Keep to the inside here. Good move, and we've caught up, so I'll take that. This Kaleido guy's trouble. Very stupid games, very stupid prizes. Oh no! No, 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 no. Oh no. What do we think about that? I mean, he was ghosted. I could have really sacrificed a lot of time and... We go again. Go again. Someone's quitting. Still see the pack. It's just, you know, we just caught up, but anyway, let's catch him up. I think I've spoken about this before on stream, but I'd much rather that happens. Well, I'm on the pace and something unlucky happens, rather than that I'm just really off the pace. At least I feel comfortable with the car, I feel like, yep, we can move forwards. You know, it's Seaside, what do you expect? Patch them up. Hopefully we see some yellow flags. This is like a special stage when you're off the pack, and all you can do is keep going in case there's some carnage ahead. I mean, what's the chance of someone ahead doing something silly? I'd say it's quite high. laps through there. Ukrainian got spat out a bit there. We've got Ukrainian. We can pick this guy off. A good thing. Very messy there. At least we didn't get a penalty. I think someone had to get a penalty, but we didn't. Than that. I think I'm becoming more confident at trying to approach that bit flat at least. Hoping for some carnage. Nope. Nothing left. I'm always hoping for a yellow flag to pop up. A few more laps. Crabster died. No! What happened, Crabster? Feeding man from Del Monte. Hope you well. First race was pretty good. This one's not so good. Quick summary. Synopsis. If you look at the big radar on the top right, you can see all of those cars. We'd love to be in amongst it. But we're not. Big moments on lap 1 and lap 3. Everyone ahead has been very, very well behaved. Get the chicane! Well, I'm pressing F, you. Yellow flag has my attention. You can drop him behind, so we have to worry about him. Maybe someone else will have picked the penalty, I don't know. That last lap hope we've got left. Looks like it's spread out slightly ahead. You win some, you lose some. Here we go. Maybe something's going to happen. All very, very well behaved. There we go anyway. We did well in the first one, didn't do so well in the second. Here's what it is. Man from Del Monte, is new Fantech brake still a beast to fully depress, or did you get it sorted? I recalibrated it on my PC, so I now no longer have to fully depress it to get max brake in game. So for your second one, and for the second, good result there. Stateside 2, well to the stream. This race could have done with some strategy. Yeah, that would have made it interesting if the tyres really degraded. I would have liked to have raced with people, is the only thing. We didn't really get to race with anyone. Oh, Krabs has hit the chicane, died, but still won. Good result. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, it's tough. You know, we made it all. We had a setback on lap 1, and we actually made it back. Feels a long time ago now. And then we had the thing at the chicane. Should we watch it in the replay? Let's watch it in the replay. Might still be A+. I don't know. I may have lost 1,000 points. I know it's still A+. Yeah, I had to recalibrate it. But the biggest thing I've done is now I'm sitting on a cushion. That's my pro tip. I don't think we dipped into the 137s there. No, we were a long way off with the time. I think last time we were 138.4 if I remember. Oh wow, what happened to the lead? This guy, he was so fast, this guy in quali. Something's happened there. But yeah, considering I think we had no slip, we could have done a bit better. Anyway, let's check out the replay. I was going to quit there. Let's see what happened. 40 minutes to the next one. Let's have a look at the replay. Oh, we've got to sit through the thing at the beginning. Unplug my headphones. It's so loud. The intro. For me. I'm not actually a short ass. It's just my Playseat challenge is in a really aggressive F1 style seating position. And the way the Playseat challenge works, I need to just try it out and see what happens. But I think if I try and shorten it, the bucket seat will just get deeper. Because it's like a deck chair, basically. Let us know what happened, Barry. Was it a good result for Eventos? Sophie got a second. Duff Crabs got a win. Let us know how it went down. Oh, I'm really interested to see what happened at the start here, just so I can try and avoid it next time. Avoid the carnage. Sounds like Nathan's doing well in the MK 24 hours. In second place. So Nathan was about 6 seconds behind the leader. That's very close to 25. Yes. Barrier tapped someone, but he didn't lose any control of the car. So he took you out. It's a takeout. Wined and dined. Sorry to that, Barry. I don't know if you're going to go again at 7 o'clock. It was a bit of a lottery. Yeah, thanks, Brian. Thanks, Ian. I thought I was doing it all right until the very end, and I thought I could hold it. But when these cars, when the back end goes round, it's very difficult to save it. We'll probably go frame by frame actually when we get there. Let's go back a car or two. This is the car behind me. Interesting, yeah, this fit half on the brake there. So I went across early to the left. Then yeah, we were in a sandwich. I thought we were all very well behaved actually in the sandwich. We're all staying in our lane. So we all braked around the same time. I'll actually go back to me. Bear with me. Yeah, so this guy ahead, I don't know what he was doing, the white car, but he just I don't know if he thought he was going to run into someone, but he kind of massively changes lane. You can see he's squeezing out the ERT driver. Now you can see I'm turning in, there's going to be a bit of contact here. Just a touch. Right, the yellow car's going around. Yellow car's gone. Gonna get T-boned. I ended up much more to the Jaguar's gone. But the Jaguar came back actually. I ended up much more to the right than I wanted. That's third place for Jaguar, so we've made our way up. You know, we can kind of see a lot of positions here. I can't really turn anymore. Actually, I'm on the power here. I probably could. Get that back. So we hit the Greek driver. Then we're still turning left here. Oh, the Greek driver gets a second penalty for that, I think. We don't really hit the Spaniard on the right hand side. So at this point, it's looking good. We're full throttle, so we're feeling confident. The steering's to the right. RR isn't giving you space. Maybe. I feel like it's okay at the moment. I would have liked to have had more space to work with there, but on the left. It's all kicking off on the right. So this guy in the red car, who actually goes up, well, I think he comes third in the end, the British driver. So that's the hit. So let's watch that at full speed. In fact, let's go on board with this guy. Race quite a bit later. To be honest, I think he came in quite hot. He hits that guy, he hits that guy, he hits me. He's hit about 5 different drivers there. Another big takeout there. So I think it's down to this ace chap, I think. Let's ride it on board with me just all the way through. So we're very well behaved here. Very well behaved. Is what it is. I don't know what happened with the yellow driver. Should we see what's going on with the yellow driver? Is it this guy or is it the guy behind? Oh yeah, the Ukrainian. This is a bit like a murder mystery, isn't it? Where's the Ukrainian chap? He ended up dropping right back through the field. Marcus Greek driver. Yes, as well. But I think this is where it all kicks off. Oh, no, no, no! It's like pass the parcel. Is it the Greek? Okay, is that what you're saying then? Is the Greek driver hit him? So who hits the Ukrainian? Yeah, you guys all called it. You all called it. It's the Greek driver. I want to have a look at his inputs here. Let's have a look at his steering inputs. He doesn't even brake, first of all. He's left, 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 left. I don't know, I think his inputs are pretty... I don't think he brakes. before he makes contact. You can tell by the lights. So he's about to make contact and he's still not on the brake. He's still not on the brake. He actually never gets on the brake. So he punts this guy. There, just now he's just got on the brake. No, he's not really braking. You can brake quicker than that. A lot of time has passed. Let's catch up and chat in a second. I just want to see, so he's just getting this wrong because he's on full power now and he's on full brake. So he's, don't know what's going on here. Now he's not on the power. Now he's getting spun out to the left, but he doesn't counter steer it. He's still going all the way left here. Which I think is a bit... In fact, that's me on the left. There we are. Take a screenshot of this. Just maybe use it for another video. Maybe he has to avoid the Jaguar here, actually, because the Jaguar's not ghosted for some reason. That's why he's going left here on the steering wheel, because otherwise there's no reason to go full lock left. Does he hit the... Oh yeah, there is contact with the Jaguar. And then Greek guy hits the British guy, and then the British guy hits me. And we go from 6th place, basically 5th. We might be 5th for a brief second. There we go. We go from 5th all the way back to basically last place. You win some, and you lose some. Barry, my start, I lost the car on the exit and the chicken, which didn't help. So I'll be going again. Yes, I'm going to be going again, then I'm going to have my burger. So we're going to do one more race. In half an hour. See if anyone's got a lobby up. I'll check what the DR is as well. So for minimum rating, there we go. Safety 1.5 DR boost, nice. That is a big boost. Sorry, not lobby, I was an A+ and that's taken out, lost 1,000. Ooh, I don't know how much I lost, but I must be pretty much on the cusp. But this is it. So, well, after last race we were 50,946 DR. And now we're 50,028. So I'm putting it all on the line here, stream. Here's the Ukrainian chap. I'm putting it all on the line. This could be the end of A+. I did put that on the title of the video, to be fair. Actually, bear with me, I'm just going to update that. Bear with me a minute. It's a... There's not a lot you can do there at the beginning. It is a bit like Club 100. In Club 100, if there is a big pile-up in the first 4 corners, the race actually gets restarted. I'm just updating the thumbnail. You'll see how quickly I can do this now with thumbnail Pro. Oops. I think the thumbnails are always better when there's lots of cars in them. That's the only thing. Bang, that's going to be ready to go. Yes, about the MK 24 hours at Nathan's Racing, and apparently you have to pay to follow the live timing, which seems a bit much. It's almost like they're trying to charge the drivers, if that makes sense. It just means kind of family and friends can't really watch it. More seconds. It's only... There we go. That's a bit more exciting. You're not a slower racer, Andy. I remember when Andy was getting to A rank. You, me and Roswald. We were smashing it at the Nürburgring. Evening, Ethan. Hope you're well. Don't know how your racing went yesterday. Were there any more controversial moments? I've turned the light on a bit. Also, I'm fine because I can prepare in Daily B tomorrow. I haven't thought too much about the daily races for next week, actually. I can't remember what race C is. But when race C is a good one, that kind of makes me happy. We go to the... We move on over to the discussion page. How long have we got? 20 minutes. So we've got about 10 minutes where we jump in the lobby. Awesome. Between top split and split 2, that's still very, very, very fast. Basically, we need to get positive DR in this race, otherwise we're no longer going to be A+. Kireth in the room. No longer with GCA, now with V1. Man from Del Monte says, wish everyone would just calm down in GT and settle into the race for at least a couple of corners. It's just the way it is with motorsport. It's, you know, anytime I go racing, the clerk of the course will always say, it's not about the first corner, just take it easy. And there's always, it's just mental in the first corner. It's just, you can't stop it. And if you come into it, well, I used to challenge times and you got faster. I got faster and I got slower, and now I think I'm getting back to where I was, which makes me happy. Now I've got my gaming cushion. Brian, if only they could dial back the pinball effects. I think the only way they could dial back the pinball effects is if they brought in more realistic damage. So if anyone's seen my iRacing streams, you know, when there is carnage, a lot of cars take damage, and you know, either you need to pit or you're going to be under performance for the rest of the race. You mean Justin? Also, I watch you beside Japanese girls streaming GT Sports. Nice. And I'm going to get my seat back to the F1 star and see if it goes faster. Okay. I'm getting faster with it, trying not to be in F1 position, but the other thing is I couldn't actually see, I say, the bottom quarter of the screen before because my steering wheel was in the way. I think that bottom quarter is actually quite important. I haven't tried I just don't want to change anything now, Andy, while I'm kind of doing these FIAs, but I will change it before tomorrow's lobby. Definitely, because you have mentioned it before as a fix for that kind of clunking. Equally, the gaming pillar, yes. Gaming pillar with RGB lights and Bluetooth. There's a free idea for everyone. Yeah, Paul Stanford, who runs a sim racing shop in West Bromwich, I think, was here yesterday, and he recommends the SimLab GT1 Evo, not just because they pay him commission apparently, but when I've been looking, I think it seems like a good entry-level rig is the SimLab. I really don't want to get a rig, if I'm honest. I feel like I've got a nice wheel, I've got nice pedals. I don't want to have to get something else. If I can just stick with the cushion, that will work for me. Benson in the house. Ethan, what's your time on average? I'd say low 138s in the race, maybe. Mid 138s, probably. Awesome. She's new than cute race girl, but I still watch. I don't know. I wish Super GT would come back because I miss watching his streams. To be honest, there is an update, Justin. If you haven't uploaded it in the last week or so. But apparently when Nations and Man Who started season entries feel damage. There is damage in this race actually. I said that, but there is damage in this race. It's just GT Sport damage, which is a bit weird. But if you look at the bottom left, you'll see the bumpers and the engine and stuff flash red. Yeah, I hope so, Awesome. I hope we can get that pace in 37s. If we can follow someone with a good slip, hopefully we can start up the grid and just... I'd love to come out of turn 3 in like 4th or 5th place and then have a good high quality battle. But we will see. 16 or so minutes to go. Kireth is founder for the V1 Mavericks. Kireth has sacked off GTA and founded his own team. Justin with the do you have a GT Omega, Justin? I think GT Grandad has a GT Omega. The only thing about the GT Omega, I know it is an all-in-one package, so you get the seat and everything, but it's still a lot of money, and depending on where you think you might go, the SimLab is more, you can bolt more stuff onto it, I think. Justin, you've done the match challenge. I haven't done the match challenge actually. I haven't. I'm sure you can get that down, Ethan. Right, we'll jump out in a couple of minutes, do a few laps, and then, yeah, just I mean, the race pace, the base race pace, I think has been there. It's just about avoiding the car. Oh, you know the thing we didn't watch in the replay. Let's have a look at that. Oh no, we can't now. I quit it. It wasn't just the first lap. I wanted to have a look at when we hit the guy who won Ghost in the chicane, because that was actually the bigger moment. Because we were back up to 15th or something, I think, or around that pack. Omega was super shipped. Yeah, I have been looking on eBay for some old Omegas. I don't know, Ian. I'm not really up to speed with this convo. I'm gonna make burgers, and I'm going to put mayonnaise and barbecue sauce. Actually, my mouth is watering. I'm gonna put mayonnaise and barbecue sauce like together, and then just mix it a bit. With some dairy cheese slices, which for my money, I'd rather pay the slight premium for the dairy slices than get the supermarket owned brand ones. Just my preference. Right, let's jump in the race money. So we don't miss it. Last race of the evening, probably. This is going to be it. Big pressure because we're just clinging on to that A+. If we lose it, who knows, we'll probably never get it back. Unless we really concentrate on the dailies again. Awesome. Simp stands for girl with no reason, likes to protect and do anything to make girls notice. Too old for that, Awesome. Too old for the school disco. Right. Definitely a sprint race, this. Strategy would make it interesting. But I remember the Monza race was a good strategy race. That's probably my favourite FIA race I can remember. But I feel like this one could cook up something similar if we get it right. Justin, I had half a burger tonight. Ice, lettuce, tomatoes, red onion, cheese, and mushrooms. Okay, I was with you until the mushrooms. Mushrooms in the burger was a bit... Not sure about that, Justin. Not sure about the old mushrooms in the burger. Treviso with a 36.8. Wow. Wow, we are 2 seconds off the pace still. These guys are fast, but these guys basically did it full time, I think. Barry sat eating freshly picked wild mushrooms from the Czech Republic for the next slot. Living the life. Wild mushrooms are... I do like wild mushrooms. For me, mushrooms... There's two kind of places where mushrooms come in their own for me. One is when you're cooking and you've got butter in a pan and then you put mushrooms in. That is a killer combo. Mushrooms, cooking, and butter. And the other one is mushrooms on pizza. Other than that, I mean, wild mushrooms and pasta, yes. But unless you Barry, how often do you have wild mushrooms? So if you're Kireth, you should come join one, especially reverse gear one. I don't know what I'm meant to be joining. Happy to join, whatever I'm meant to be joining. Yeah, Barry just gets a rogue mushroom in there. I believe you, Justin. I believe you. I've just never tried it. When I've been putting together the kind of the BAP, I've never thrown some mushrooms in there. I'm trying to think what's the wildest thing I've thrown in there. I do have some jalapenos. So if you're cute race scale lobby, I've seen cute race scale on your car. I don't know what cute race scale is. You said it's not. You said you're not cute race scale. Sorry, mushroom is a poor man's meat. Well, they do make a lot of. I think corn is basically kind of mushroom. I think like a meat substitute. Right, let's do a few practice laps. Try and get up to pace. My cushion is moving about. Wasn't that Japanese gave up? Head back to your stream. No giving up here. Well, apart from this race, this is going to be the last race. Good to be near the kind of top of the leaderboard again. That does feel good. Wow, it's a big old leaderboard. We did do some good practice here this week. Put the gloves on. That's when you know it's got real. Ian, so where do you think there is time? I know there's more time in turn 1, turn 2, but that's always quite difficult for me. I think there's a lot of time on the last corner. That's where I'm most inconsistent. But yeah, 2 seconds. When you're 2 seconds behind, there's time everywhere. But in terms of, for me, it's achievable time, if I can just sort out the last corner. So you kind of run wide here every time. That's where I want to be. I know, for example, if I can be flat through there, which I wasn't that time, I was trying to be flat. If I can be flat and avoid the lift, that would be good, but it requires me getting lines right. Ethan got for Alpha Tori. Tori. Sophie, she has a YouTube channel and I raced in her lobby on Thursday. I'll have to check it out. I will check that out. Probably time on the exit here as well. Maybe I should change my YouTube name to Cute Race Boy. Right. This corner, sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. Brake on the light. Don't hit that curb, get on the power early, run wide. That was ballpark, I'd say. This corner's very tricky. There I went. Yeah, I can't get car record up, fortunately. It's a bit late on the throttle that time, through the delta. Just got airborne and then hit the limiter. I thought that was going to be a bit better. Just went a bit too deep. Do a bit better job of this hairpin. Just a bit too much rotation. I think we're getting there. Just in last and first corner. Ian, I think you have to avoid those high curbs. Yeah. Although we did go airborne on the last lap and then we only lost it when we went too wide. Oh, this sitting on this cushion is not good for my back. Come up with the pets. Mouth Dunwood says she's fairly decent and much better than me, but the name's a bit conceited. I don't know. So for mixed drivers join S and A plus drivers dropping occasionally, it's definitely maybe class racing quicker drivers, racing quicker drivers in a chilled environment. Yes, I think it's good. I've always said on this channel that, and especially someone who karts and has been in motorsport circles, and, you know, doing Club 100 was at Kireth University. There's just not enough female motorsport drivers, and I can see how the environment could be a bit intimidating because it's very, very, very male heavy. In Club 100, like, there's only a handful of female drivers, and there are hundreds and hundreds of male drivers. It does seem very strange, so the more female drivers, the better. And it's not all about speed or whatever, it's just making the environment more inclusive. Exactly what Barry said. It's good to see so many women racing and enjoying it and wanting to compete. I mean, I've been beaten by Sophie enough times in recent weeks. Know that. We need more female racers. Was in fourth corner you can late apex a bit, stay in third. Fourth corner. Is that the hairpin? I do really like getting on that curve though, it's such a flat curve. Beating the 137 is nice, Binny. Working your way up. Only 2 minutes to go now. I don't know who else is in this. I don't know, Barry, if you're going again. And Binny gang. Yeah, I do need to shift up quicker there, I think. I have sometimes been hitting the limiter, actually. So if only because you've got new pedals. I'm becoming a bit better with the pedals. We'll get pedal cam up and working. Pedal cam just wasn't having it yesterday. It just wanted to focus on the T3PAs. T3PA pros are done. I will keep them as reserves. Not sure he wants to buy a used set of pedals. I'm not sure I'd buy a used set of pedals. EK, it's Beer O'Clock, but it's San Miguel or Doom Bar. Doom Bars are a bit too much for me. I'll go for a San Miguel. I know Doom Bars were all the rage before lockdown. Hearing more and more about Doom Bars. But they're quite strong, aren't they, Doom Bars? Depends what you're going after, but to me it feels like you're kind of drinking half a loaf of bread. Sock cam, yeah, it was boot camp the day, sock cam. We'll get it fixed up, we'll get it working. Sometimes I look at it on the preview to see how I'm braking. Barry with the Kurzel. Is the Kurzel not the one with the bison on it? Is it definitely not the green and gold one with the bison? I'm sure that was my favourite. Check here. Ethan done 314 miles. Well, that's how you get better, Ethan. Get the miles in. It's for anything in life, really. In my opinion. Oh, there's a fuel thing here on the right. Apex. So if you can't sell my pedals, I swap the clutch and brake over. Oh, is that to mean that you kind of have more space? Because I'd love to do something similar. Sounds like Ian does it from time to time as well. The most natural place to put your left foot on these pedals is on the clutch. And it feels like a brake pedal because there's resistance. So it's happened once now where I've gone to brake and nothing's happened because I've just been slamming the clutch in. Also going to buy a free Bentos. Do let us know how it goes. Do put some pictures in the Discord. Right, here we go. Got some Warlords in here, ERTs in here. Got an E-Monaco driver. Sander was pole by a long way. Tabac's in here. Capapsi's in here. Barry's in here. Wi-Fi passwords in here. Come on, Barry. We got this. We got this, Barry. Who's going first in the slip? This is it, Barry. I did a fist bump there in the air. Virtual fist bump. We got this, Barry. Who's this free Bentos guy? Who's this chap? How cool is that? Right. Oh, I'm not full screen. I'll do it when we start doing it. Can we beat Wi-Fi passwords? Super GT has quite a cool t-shirt. I've never bought any merch from any streamers, but if I was going to buy one, I would buy the Super GT t-shirt that says my Wi-Fi password is, and then it has Wi-Fi password. Here's the Bentos boys. Right, let's get this full screen for your viewing pleasure. Do feel free to tap that like button if you're enjoying the racing. This is going to be the last race of the evening. We've had one good race, one bad race. Maybe this will be in the middle? I feel like we've gone up a lobby, weirdly. We're 20th there, which is actually good for us because it means that more DR on offer, hopefully. Where's Barry? I think that was Barry behind. Waiting for my teammate. Where's Barry? I think I'll do one lap behind Barry and then we'll swap it. We'll see how it goes. If we could swap it seamlessly, that would be the best thing. Yeah, feel that slipstream. So Barry, if I get a run down here, this would be a good place to swap it, and then we'll both have the benefit of the slipstream at different points of the lap. Team Bentos coming through. I guess I'll give a bump draft if necessary. We're going to have to swap this over, Barry. Barry, I'm going to go for a move here. We're going to have to swap it. You can have slip for the next one. If you want to drop back, if you want. Okay, Barry's getting slip. I didn't really time it right, I was too close. Okay, what do we want to do, Barry, then? Barry's pit. The slipstream is really, really powerful. I think Barry's better. That's not... oh, that's Barry. I'll lead us out. I think you just need to have more of a gap because it is so powerful. This guy doesn't want to be ahead. Either that or he's braking very early. You with me, Barry? I think Barry's with me. Let's go. I'm going to try and do a very good non-slip lap. That is quite a while behind. I think he's close enough. I think Barry's not in slip. Maybe I went off too fast there. I just got it back on. Catch up with this guy at some point. Just catch up with this guy. dangerously close now. Definitely got the toe now. This could be a big lap, potentially. This could be a big lap. A little bit compromised there, but we gained more than we lost over the lap. Yeah, sorry Barry, I forced up the first one because I was too close, I think, and then I caught you. And then the second one, I don't know if you were ever in it. I think in hindsight maybe you were never in the slip. We need to have radio-to-radio intercom. But it was difficult to work out. We tried our best. I think we did one lap where we both got slipstream off each other. But having done that lap at the end, I can see now the slipstream is like pretty key for this race. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, okay, so for Bentos Race, we got some stuff to work on with the kind of slipstream strategy. Now, how long do we give me before I get punted off here? Please don't punt me off too early, please. 36.7 from Mr. Magic. Was that the guy who was involved in the carnage last race? How many points are we looking at, Barry, here? 259, what? More than the first lobby. Yeah, sorry Barry, we couldn't work that out. Thanks, Wilson. Decent lap. Wow, 37.3. Wow. And we didn't have slip for all of that lap, I think. I think we had it for most of it, but not for all of it. Safety and pole as well. Looking good for Bentos. Barry's got to work from the back, but to be honest, 18th is not the worst position to be in because you can kind of see everything happen ahead of you. I think 5th, hopefully I'm going to be ahead of most of it. I'd say anywhere from like 7th to 15th is a proper pinball wizard there. Ethan 11th. Good luck, Ethan. Need to get your elbows out. Good luck, anyone else who's racing. Nice, that's good to hear, Wilson. It was a decent lap, and then we got lucky with the slip that we caught him at the best possible place, which is basically before the last corner. The last corner's so wide, you can get your exit done. Andy in 4th, here we go, Free Bentos. Let's bring home the points. Ethan with a penalty. That's unlike you, Ethan. Andy with a 65-point lobby, okay. Looks like a wing could be on then. Right, burn fuel. Burn that fuel. I'm going to try and do my best here. This guy was really fast last time. So the guy in pole is like a million miles away, isn't he? Ray Bentos in 5th place. Thanks Andy for the, thanks Al for the delivery. I think this has to go down as one of the classic Freybentos liveries just because how it works and the wheel covers. Burn that fuel. Thanks, Al. I'm going to try not to put my foot on the clutch. Wi-Fi password well down there. Let's be honest, we didn't have a good turn 1 and turn 2 last time, so we've got to improve on that. I've got a burger to look forward to. It's a Saturday evening, it's happy days, happy times, just keep it happy. Thanks everyone for joining during the day. Hope this is going to be a good race. Fingers crossed. Here's the other Freybentos. Back through car. Let's hopefully link up at the top of the grid. Al's also done the helmets as well. So we've got Freybentos racing helmets. Right, here we go. Good luck everyone. I'm going to try and focus a bit now. Let's try. Whoops. guy's feeling the pressure a little bit. The guy behind is the fastest guy, I think, out of us three. That game bit foot there. What a disaster. Go on then, we'll have a crack. Something's happened behind. Hope this is good racing. Watch, it's good to drive. That's going to be where I have my dive bomb. That's the place. Oh no, I think we're letting the Spaniard in. Going to be a four-way fight now, at least. Frustrating thing is I could be so much faster in that corner than the Italian. Wi-Fi behind. Wow, okay. We can bide our time behind the Spaniard, but we've got Wi-Fi to worry about. Played the long game there. Really have to get closer to take advantage of this penalty. Hopefully Wi-Fi is going to be on the same page. We can both take him out. I missed the gear and then we almost made contact behind. Got the pace in this guy. It's time to just do it at the second hairpin. Just a bit too far away maybe, what do you think? That's going to be a controversial moment. Tally might give me a taste of my medicine here. Birdies. What a race this has been, eh? What a race. It's still not over yet. It's definitely not over. Go on, I dare you to do something stupid in this game. I double dare you. Let's see. What's going to happen here? Very poor corner for all of us. Spaniard's got a penalty though, so... Fair play, mate. Fair play. Fair play. Today on the inside. And that's why we love sim racing. That's why lockdown doesn't matter too much. You got sim racing. Woo! What a race! What's the time? It's 7:30. I see the quality just started to go down a bit. Hopefully that was good to watch. What do we think about that? I'm definitely going to save that replay. We'll clip that. We'll put that as a race on YouTube. Woo, woo, woo. What a race! I think it's fair to say that. Oh, just missed a screenshot. We've become more acclimatised to the load cells. 248 points. That's a big haul for us, actually. I wasn't even thinking about the points. I wasn't thinking about the points. Wasn't thinking about A+. I was just thinking I want to try and be in the mix here to win this race. I want to be there or thereabouts. Save that race, yeah. Now the most controversial moment was early on when I went side by side with someone through the second hairpin. I call it the second hairpin. It's actually really the first hairpin, and someone went off. But if you go around the outside there, you risk it. So that's why I don't know who it was. I don't know how the Italian won, by the way. He just had incredible durability. I don't think he was the fastest, but he was the most stubborn. He saw off me. He saw off this guy. He saw off Wi-Fi. He saw off this guy. He saw off Will. He saw all of us off. Thanks, Andy. This is a great Saturday so far for me, and I've got a burger to look forward to. Ooh, I'll catch up on the chat. It's good to. I feel like back. I feel I had no complaints there about my setup or anything, and I could just concentrate on the diving. Driving? There was a bit of diving as well. I could actually go for overtakes and think, yeah, I can try and put it on a knife edge and brake later but not overcook it. That was good. 248 points to me is that's the big haul. That's the biggest points we've ever got, I think. So thanks everyone. Awesome, what a start. Yeah, the start was pretty good. Should we have a look at the replay then? Let's send a message to Wi-Fi. I don't often get to speak with Wi-Fi. Ian, I heard that hit. There was a little tap there, yeah. That was some high stakes racing. All the time you have to leave the space. What a yoke. Evening, Ari. Hope you well. Hope you got to catch that race. That was a good race. Man from Del Monte, at least Wi-Fi. Yeah, when Wi-Fi was behind, I felt like we're going to have clean racing here. But I've had issues with Tabac before. This guy was a bit of an unknown quantity in the previous race. Let's have a quick look at the replay. If I saved it. That was a fun race. Thanks Marcus, thanks Ian, thanks Al. Thanks Brian, awesome. Issa, oh my, very intense, yeah. I don't know how that was to watch, but I was like, I was right on the limit there. Thanks GT Grandad. Also, I said hello to you this evening. Al, one of the best I've watched, yes. I'll put that as a title, Al, when I put it as a video. I say, one of the best I've ever watched. Oh, we're not going to watch the intro? Oh, I thought we were going to skip the intro then. What a last lap, yes. Thanks, man from Del Monte. Sophie, 8th, been twice my own accord. You win some, you lose some, Sophie. I think you had a very good result in the last one. Oh, it's just like a Jordan livery here. This one here in 3rd place. No, not quite. It reminded me of the old Benson Hedges liveries. Issa, I've got the PS4 with me, but no display for it. You need to get a PSVR headset, Issa. Cheaper than a TV. Also, I said if no one lifts off, then you'll end up at chicane. Barry, what's your takeout? Let us know where that is, Barry, as we go through the replay. I'm not doing yet. That was my last race of the day, Ethan. No lobby for me, no further racing. I'm spent. We'll look at this replay and I'm going to make myself some fried chicken burgers. Evening, Jetty. Hope you're well. And doing really well, actually. We just got 250 points. Barry's going again. Lap 2. Okay. Let me just check what the DR is saying. I did my thumbnail as this is going to be the last races of whatever, day plus, something like that. And actually, we didn't. We've gone up to 51,500, which is the third best day we've ever had in GT Sport. Look at those wing mirrors, very nice. Sorry, after the hairpin, right for the S's. Alright, let me plug my headphones back in. So the start for me, it felt like an F1 race. It was all lots of power and just trying to kind of keep it cool. Let's see how it looks. Don't know what happened to the Dutchman. The Dutchman must have got taken out. It was a great race, Sam. Yeah, it was just happy days. I'm going to enjoy this one. I don't often enjoy my races, my wins, but I'm going to enjoy this. It wasn't even a win, but it felt pretty good. So I think I looked in the mirror here, and there was quite a big gap behind. Okay, well there wasn't anyone kind of in my near vicinity anyway, so I felt pretty comfortable here. And I wasn't going for a move here, I was just braking late, so I wasn't going to try and overtake this guy. There was a bit of contact there, so that contact could have been disastrous. The Dutchman goes off. And here, again, I thought I'd gamble, keep my foot in. And that's basically... Oh, what happened there? Yeah, there's a little bit of contact there. I think there was worse. So what happened there? He was very fair, the Spaniard here, I think. So at this point, you know, I probably really lost the corner, but he actually backed out. I say backed out, I squeezed him out. He didn't really back out at all. I take it all back. He tried to make it as difficult as possible. As is his right. Right, let's skip ahead to Barry then. Let's just see. At the S's for Barry. Oh my word. Here we go. So Barry's already got a penalty. Where did that penalty come from? Penalty there for something. Well, Tabak came from all the way at the back. Tabak's been very fast today. Let's see what happens with Barry here. Three wides. As clean as it's going to get for 3 wide through there, I think. But losing momentum. Four wide there ahead. Okay, so what happens at the S's? Few people taking penalties on the inside. Ooh. So who's coming from? Okay, there's a lot of you. This guy makes a big lunge basically. I think it's down to the Dutchman. He was very fast in the last race. He was on pole in the last race. Finished about 4th. I think he binned it. I don't know. To be honest, I think that's pinball physics for me. We'll ride and ball with the Monaco chap. Yeah, from what I can see from the replay, for me that's kind of half a dozen of one, half a dozen the other. But the replay doesn't actually tell the whole story because of lag and stuff. I'm back up at the top as I got pushed a little bit deep there. Just couldn't get past this guy basically. Unbelievable defence. Tony Adams over here, or Paolo Maldini. Paolo Maldini on the alt account. Right, so this is where I think Oh, what happened here? Very strange from Will. I thought it was there. I think maybe this is it. Did he go quite wide here? I can't remember. No. Nope. I thought we squeezed on that corner. Maybe we didn't. Maybe we just imagined it. Ah, okay, that's it. So it was Italian. Okay. Let's ride on board with Wi-Fi and see what this looks like. Binny with 131 points. Good result, Binny. Good points there for Frey Bentos Racing. So I went for the move. We've been lining that up for many laps. It was the best place to do it. It's a closing vice, but actually in the end I think I do get to the apex first. And he sees it, so he doesn't turn in. And then it's a case of can we both get around the corner, and it only really works in these cars because they've got so much downforce. And it's cambered. So we're kind of as close as you like. Now this is the bit where I think you could question my driving. Do I give him enough space? Wi-Fi is obviously looking at this thinking I'm going to get through on the inside of both of you. So if we want to analyse it properly, we need to have a look at my steering angle. Which is all the way to the right, although I am on full throttle. Now, so I'm opening up the steering now, but I'm not on full throttle. Is there a car swip there? There isn't really. So if I was going to be very harsh on myself, I'd say that was a tough one for me. Yeah, we caused a bit of carnage there. Yeah, I don't know about that, Barry. On the replay. This one I think is my bad. This isn't good driving from me. So we'll look at it in the one where you can see my hands. Okay. I was thinking here, are we close enough? When I look from this view, it looks really close. But at the time I was like, oh, I'm not sure I'm close enough, but let's go for it anyway. Let's go for it, let's do it. Yeah, you can't really say I turned into him, it was just, he probably needed to have backed out. And I get done here, I think, around the outside. I thought it was all going to end in tears here. I think I might get the Spaniard back here, actually. No. It's all a bit blurred in my head, this race. Not lifting out at all, just going straight for it. It's a difficult one. If tempers were high, that's the marginal one. I know in Club 100 this season there's been a lot of unhappiness about people turning in once they've been passed, but he has to turn in, otherwise he's going to go off the road. So it's a tough one. But on the other hand, I've been following this guy for many laps, and I think that was the only place where I could actually get up the inside. He was so defensive everywhere else, which he's entitled to be. I couldn't take the inside anywhere else. Go back again for that. The way these cars work as well, you need to get the power to actually make the corner because you're using that grip. Let's have a look at it from his perspective. Oops. It's marginal. It's marginal. If I was on the other end of that, I'd be like, ref, he squeezed me out. But look, we all live to tell tale, and this guy ended up winning the race. So, and I was happy with my position. Wi-Fi seems like a chilled out guy. So It was just a great race, to be honest. I will upload that to YouTube separately, and I will watch that back. Andy, from like a karting perspective, which is where I do my proper racing, you can't forget someone still exists. They still exist, so you have to give them the space. It's a bit like the arguments in football. Where it's like, oh, but I won the ball, so it's all right that I went all the way through the player. Doesn't. And when players get yellow cards, like, well, I won the ball, ref. Well, the other player still exists, and you still have a kind of responsibility towards them, especially when in real life there's like safety aspects. So here I was trying to give the space. I didn't go all over the curb. I could have gone all over the curb. That is my normal racing line. But I'd say, did I give him quite enough space? Gave him 3/4 of the curb. So I did, just because you're ahead, I don't think it's okay to run out to the curb. And in Club 100, if you did that, you'd probably get a penalty flag. Yeah, I think Orson was spot on with the analysis. But I think we're going to end it shortly. For anyone who's interested in the stream statistics, we're at 15,000 kilobits upload for most of the stream. It's just gone down to 6,000, which seems to be this issue I have with my ISP at about peak times. So it was good to do the stream earlier today, and we had a good quality stream. They are sorting it out apparently. Yeah, I agree, Ant. I agree, the replays are great. You don't often get to do this in karting, so often that's why you have... If anyone saw that karting fight where the guy threw his bumper, that's why it happens, because your recollection in the moment is maybe not as good. But we had 20 on the car there, and we came first. So I'm pretty happy with that. Andy's on the 5. Andy's going to be even quicker on 5? Is that how it works? I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream there. Should we end up with some music? Is that a good way to end us out? I can't actually hear it. Thanks, Ian. Thanks also for your tips. Morning, Loopy. Hope you're well. Hope FIA went well for you yesterday. It's always a bit confusing in my head how the time zone works, but Loopy doesn't need time zones. Just powers through. Yeah, good luck anyone still going for Aventus Racing. I think Barry's going in the 8 o'clock, trying have a better result. The quali getting that toe is actually just so important. Thanks, Sal. Thanks, Barry. Sorry we couldn't quite work out the toe, but we tried it. We tried our best. We had the best intentions. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. That was an epic race. I feel very happy, actually. Because, to be honest, since I've got the load cells, I've really struggled with my pace, and it's been getting me down a little bit in my racing. Because you go from a place where you feel consistent and you know what you're capable of, and to being very inconsistent is a bit uncomfortable. But that was a good race to get back in the groove, and hopefully now we can move on to bigger and better things. Is the idea. It's always the way when you get new equipment and get new tech. As a learning curve. Look at my laps on the right there. That's not my laps. What are my laps? Decent consistency, maybe. They're actually all slow laps, aren't they? In the 139s. Should have been in the 138s. Save again for the last one. Ant's going last one. Barry's in the last one. Maybe Ethan as well in the last one. So good luck. Let us know how it goes in the Discord. But otherwise, thanks everyone for joining on the Saturday, this kind of gloomy weather in the UK. Hope everyone has a very good Saturday evening. And next stop for the stream is going to be a Sunday Lobbies tomorrow evening, which I will get ready and prepared. And I'm also, I know Loopy's been asked about this before, I'm also going to put together a streaming schedule. I think it would just be helpful for me to be able to kind of have that schedule. So I'll work out some days of the week when I'm going to be streaming, so Fridays, Sundays, and then a couple more. And there's some exciting stuff with the stream. Got something I still can't announce yet, but it involves F1 2020. Al's cooking up some stuff, Detonator's cooking up some stuff, so all very exciting. I will be on Discord later. But otherwise, thanks to you all for joining. Hope you have a very, very, very good Saturday evening, or a Sunday morning for Loopy, that's weird. But yeah, have a very good evening. And we'll see you all next time. See ya.